Ken comes to mind when you're talking about the one and only Reba McEntire. Make that just Reba. No last name necessary. Just try to keep up with her as she zooms around from concerts to a new sitcom to cheering on her son at the races. But after 3 decades in the business, the finish line is still nowhere in sight. Here's Chris Conley.
For Reba McEntire, it's a very different kind of backstage.
You're raising a great kid.
Oh, I'm very proud of him.
She's in the makeshift garage at a speedway in Monterey, California, as her 21-year-old son Shelby helps to prep the number 51 sports car he's driving in today's race.
It's nerve-wracking. It's really nerve-wracking. Gets a little hairy every once in a while.
What do you like to say to him right before he gets behind the wheel?
Drive fast and be safe. And I love you.
Risk-taking is a family trait. Reba has built her career on it.
We heard you introduce yourself to somebody here as Shelby's mom.
Yeah, I'm not Reba McEntire, the singer, the TV actress. Anytime when I come here, I am Shelby's mama. I love you. You love me.
It's always been that way, going back to the days in 1993 when Shelby needed a lot less horsepower.
Shelby's riding all by himself.
And Reba needed a lot more hairspray.
Which way did you like it best? Jacked up to Jesus or a little flatter?
Somebody in the next car.
In any style, in every decade, Reba McEntire has flourished.
Reba McEntire.
Reba McEntire.
Hers is one of the most successful show business careers of the last 30 years.
No good two-time lies coming out of your mouth.
With scores of country hits. Devotion to and from her fan base. Triumphs on TV and even on Broadway in the musical Annie Get Your Gun.
The gals with umbrellas are always out with fellers.
All her life, success has meant taking chances and being doubted. As a child in Oklahoma, she and her siblings were the singing McEntires. Reba was a barrel racer, trying to emulate her rodeo champion father.
Daddy was like, oh, you're just not good at it. Why are you even doing this? And he asked me one time, he said, Reba, why do you always want to do something you're not good at? I was like, well, that was hurtful. But it was true, and it was reality. And when I realized that, that's when I really focused in and honed in on what I was good at, and that was singing.
1974, Reba's rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner before the National Rodeo Finals would lead to a Nashville recording deal. Big hits, industry acclaim, would follow by the mid-'80s, yet her future would soon be doubted by those closest to her.
In '87, my manager and my husband at the time both kind of said, well, you've kind of peaked. That's it. Might as well just kind of hang it up.
Reba, what's that like to hear from your husband at the time? You've peaked.
Well, it's very hurtful because I just thought I'd gotten my foot in the door. But I thought, I want that again. I want more of that. Well, no, you probably won't get it. But there's more things I want to do. Well, no, probably not.
Someone else, though, figured that Reba was just getting started. Narvel Blackstock, then her pedal steel player.
One person was always behind me saying, you know what we could do? It was Narvel.
What's that moment like when you go from someone who you're working with to having an intimate relationship with?
It's pretty good. I liked it. When somebody stands behind you, beside you, you know that's the right one. Yeah, it was worth it.
Just once, she had her own doubts.
Seven members of country and western star Reba McEntire's band were killed today.
That tragic night in March of 1991.
When their private plane crashed in a mountain area.
When she lost her touring band in a plane crash.
I just didn't think I could go on.
Why not?
Why would I? How could I get back on stage without them?
Her next album, For My Broken Heart, was a somber tribute to her band that connected with her audience. After 34 albums, Reba is still connecting to her fans. Today, her inner circle includes star Kelly Clarkson, managed by Reba's husband, and is also dating Brandon Blackstock, Reba's stepson.
I just love to see them together. They are just still so giddy and love. They're meant to be.
She can make his coffee.
Creatively, Reba's still at it, recording, touring, and a week from tonight, re-entering the sitcom world.
Very quiet, please.
With Malibu Country here on ABC.
Marker.
He's Disneyland Dad, and I'm this lame horse ride that you put quarters in the front of the drugstore.
Well, we've seen you do like 5 or 6 scenes. You've got all your lines down. You know what you're doing. Like,
Well, sort of. Got you fooled, don't I?
This honest to goodness doctor wrote me a prescription for this. This is a happy lolly.
Mother, singer, actress, entrepreneur, today Reba fearlessly awaits the next opportunity to take a big chance.
when you hear it, and when it feels like the right thing, what will it feel like here?
You kind of feel 10 years younger and you know you can do it because it's meant to be.